What is up guys, Clief 101 here, and I'm taking you a little bit behind the scenes today. I am showing you guys just exactly how I record my Road to Remake series. It's a little bit different to anything that you probably will have seen before. I don't know. Yeah. My setup for pretty much any of the recordings that I do is different per recording that I do, and depending on what I actually do. But just to give you a rundown, Galaxy S7 has a voice recorder programmed into it. It's actually very good, and after a little bit of tweaking through Audacity, my voice comes up nice and crisp and ready to go, and it's probably the best videos that I have for vocal and audio quality. I've got my tablet here. It's got a stopwatch on it for me to be able to actually time my recordings, because the PlayStation 4 only allows me to record 15 minutes at a time. Now I could stream the game, but then it means I'm running off of my headset microphone to record, and it's not very good. You'll hear that through games like Soma and any of my collaboration sort of things with Rocket League and Call of Duty and stuff like that, that I've got other people in the party going with me as well. And then obviously I've got, you know, the PlayStation 4 with the Final Fantasy 7 in the background. But I want to show you me actually doing some recording and how into it I get with my voices, and exactly what I do with regards to going through and actually how I am whilst recording. So it gives you a bit of a face and a perspective behind the voice of the recording, as well as me going through and showing you actually me doing some editing on one of the videos that I'll probably be doing tonight and getting ready for tomorrow, which will be episode 57? I have to check that. But come on, watch me for a bit of behind the scenes action. Okay, so before I start actually recording anything, this is me getting ready to actually record. Now you'll see me in the game, you'll see everything here in front of me, nothing has been touched. Okay, so for me to be able to actually time everything correctly, I need to go into the menu first. This is stuff that you guys don't see. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. Okay. I go into my share button, I go into here and I wait, and I don't do anything until I'm ready to go. So first of all I want to hit record, and then I want to wait about 15 seconds of having dead silence, and then once that's over, then I can go in and start actually recording. So we're going to have about 15 seconds of silence guys, but bear with me, it's definitely worth it. It allows me to actually reduce the background noise when I'm going through and editing the vocal audio. And that's 15 seconds. So now what I want to do is I want to go back into the gameplay, and as I'm going back into the gameplay, I might just pop this over here so you guys can actually see it. I then want to hit start on the stopwatch. Alright, so it's a bit of a dicky thing to go through and do, but it is what you've got to do. So here we go. Oh, well, before I go into it, once I do that, and while I'm in my menu, I go through some, and you'll hear it, I go through some testing 1, 2, 3 as I'm moving through the menu to be able to time my voice up with the actual gameplay correctly, so it's actually properly timed up. So you're going to witness what's going to happen right now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What is up guys, Clief 101 here, and I'm bringing you another episode of Road to Remake. Now I can't remember which episode I'm up to, so you're just going to have to bear with me, but we're going to get into this straight away. We're outside the Icicle Inn, and on we go. Are there any weapons? Grandpa, wake up, we have a customer. Oh, welcome, glad you came. Cabbage ready. No, hang on, I can do a better one than that. Cameron's ready. I think it's the same voice actually. Then Ifalna, please tell us about the Cetra. I don't know who's actually talking. First we have to figure out her name. We can take the video later. Oh no, that's her, sorry. I just thought the name.
It's a lovely daughter, both yours and mine. Don't you want to capture her childhood on video?
Wow, I've completely changed his voice around from 5 minutes ago.
Never say that. I will protect you and Swordplay no matter what.
I've just changed it again.
You and Swordplay are my only treasures. I'll never let you go.
Anyway, thank you for watching the video, guys. I'm Clief101, and I will see you next time. Bye. And that is one episode recorded. I'll be doing that until I'm able to actually save the game next, which could be, knowing where we are in the game right now, 5 episodes away. But I'll show you everything with this episode, including the editing part, but we'll get to that a bit later once I've actually come to pull all of my footage and everything off of my phone and the PlayStation, and I'll show you how we go through and do that as well. But for now, I've got work to do, so you know. I'll see you soon. No, seriously, I'll see you soon. Okay, so recording is done. Recorded 3 episodes, which is fantastic. Now what we need to do is, don't know if you can see much of that, let's just bring you down there a little bit and there. Perfect. Now what we need to do, turn the old biddy on. This is like, it's even hard to get my computer started, that's how shit this is. And then we need to go through, and if you can see there, I need to transfer the footage that I just recorded over onto my 8 gig stick. So let's do that while that's kicking up. Apparently it's going to take about half an hour. So while this is just booting up, which is actually coming along pretty nicely, what I want to do now is connect my phone up to my computer. It's such a hassle to go through and actually record all this stuff for you guys, but it's definitely worth it. We're getting somewhere. Do this, connect it up. Got to make sure the old phone is also unlocked, otherwise it won't connect up. And then I need to transfer all of the voice recording that I just did over onto the computer. So while that's doing that, it's 15 minutes to go. I suppose I might be able to show you what I go through and do on the actual computer. So bear with me as I move you around a little bit. Oh, I might just leave you there, actually. I might swing the... I could just record my computer screen, but I'm not going to. Because I can't be bothered. That requires me to open up Fraps, and this computer does not like Fraps for whatever reason. So I've moved my voice recordings over there, and I'm going to open up Audacity. Not that you can really see it on the computer screen there where you are, but this is Audacity. This is a perfect program for cleaning up your voice stuff. If you've recorded it separately, if you've recorded it with your gameplay, then I would advise you not to use this, because it's just going to end up messing with a whole heap of stuff. Oh, hang on, actually, before I do that, because my voice records with as a stupid file that is apparently too complicated for Audacity. So first, I need to convert it online, then download that, then put it into Audacity, just touch it up, clean it up, make it sound nice and good. Then I can throw it into Sony Vegas and actually start timing everything up with the gameplay, and then going through, throwing on my watermark and rendering, which takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to go through and do. So I started this whole process recording about an hour and a half ago. I finished recording, making sure everything is fine. I'm now moving everything over, so that'll take probably another sort of half an hour to get everything onto my... Why are you not opening my files? For me to actually get all of my files ready to be able to start actually editing it will take me about another half an hour to an hour, and then I can go through and actually put it into my video editing program, which will take me probably about 15 minutes to trim up, time up and largen and just soften up and everything, and then it'll take another about 3 hours per video to actually go through and create. So the whole process across 3 videos for Road to Remake will take about 8 to 10 hours in total for 45 minutes worth of enjoyment for you guys. That's how much work goes into YouTube, and my Road to Remake series is a very, very, very simple process to go through and do. Well, to go through and actually edit the video, but the process before getting to that point takes a while because unfortunately I've got a shitty computer, I don't have a PC, I don't have a proper microphone, I don't have a capture card where everything just goes into the computer. Unfortunately, I've got to use the PlayStation 4, I've got to use my phone, which means I've got to take everything off of there. It just takes time and money that I don't have, and this is not working. Please help me get a new computer and donate. This is ridiculous. I don't need that anymore. Yep. Save file. Download. What? Apparently that's going to take 27 minutes to download. That's a bit shocking. I think I need to restart my modem. Wow, it's gone up to 39 minutes. Wow, okay. I think I need to restart my modem, but I don't want to restart my modem until after that is downloaded. Half an hour of time just lost waiting for that. Oh my god. Go to where I want you to go. Just work. Okay, we are back. Change of clothes. It's been 2 days since I've done this. It's been 2 days since I've actually worked on anything. I had a really, really good night's sleep the other night, and it really revamped me back up to be able to come back and sort of do this for you guys. So this is what we're going to do now, is we're going to clean up the audio that we've just downloaded through Audacity, which will take a little bit of time to go through and do because the file is quite large. But once we've cleaned that up, we can go into Sony Vegas Pro and then actually start editing the video. Not too long a process, but the actual rendering time is a long process. So, you know, there's not much I can do to get around that besides actually getting a new computer, which is on the way, but it's taking a fair bit of time to go through and actually do, which is a pain in the ass. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to wait for that to noise reduce, which takes 4.5 minutes on my shitty computer. I suppose I'll see you soon after I do some patch up work on this. Okay, so done all the tightening up of the audio and everything for the voices. Now I've just got to match everything up, which, as you will be able to see here, I've got to match all the audio up with the game so it all matches up. So I do that by doing this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's matched. What is up, guys? Clief 101 here, and today I'm bringing you another... Just slightly enlarge the actual gaming picture so it fits more of the screen and gets rid of some of those black bars, and we have ourselves a video. That's literally all I do for editing the Road to Remake series. Now if I quickly save that and show you something that I'm working on that is a bit of a project that the Mothman and I are working on together. App Was it 58 that is? Let's just save that for a moment. Go to new and I will open this. You're going to see how much editing can go into a video. Now let's just minimize this down as much as we can go. Alright, let's see how much of this you guys can actually see. That is my current editing build for a new video podcast that I am doing with Mothman491. I'm not going to tell you what it's all about and everything. It is quite a long video and it will be coming to the channel as well as another. All will be revealed in time, but as you can see, there is a lot of editing in this video. This video so far has taken me about, in total time, not including recording, not including downloading footage, in pure just editing time, this video has taken me probably about 5 hours so far. And I've probably got another 2 to 3 hours worth of work ahead of me before it's finished, and then it'll probably take like another 15 hours to render because it's quite a long video. So yeah. Interesting little bit of insight there for you. So I'm not going to do anything with that. Let's go back to new. Let's open. Go to remake episode 58 and render that some bitch. Please render. Don't do it to me. Hopefully it renders overnight because I do all of my rendering overnight. Episode 58. Back on the money. And by the time I wake up in the morning, that should be finished and ready to upload for you guys to view. You'll see this video before I edit this behind the scenes, but that is effectively a behind the scenes with Clief 101 on the most simple of my videos, which is the Road to Remake. It requires the least amount of editing, it requires the least amount of work, it's the easiest to do. It's just a matter of actually getting it done. I might do a behind the scenes on one of my more complicated videos in the future. If you did like this kind of stuff, in the future I might actually do some screenshots and recording of the actual screen as opposed to just looking at me over my shoulder as to what I'm doing. So if you do like that kind of idea, then please do let me know. I would be actually pretty excited to bring something like this to you guys on a more organised manner. But yeah, I'm Clief101. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.